Whereas if STX wins, they'll go up to 11 and 8, and Calm will be 9 and 10. And then there's only, I think, 3 more matches after this that Calm will play, so it'll be extremely difficult for them to come back up into the playoff spot. I think it'll basically rely on STX losing 2 out of their 3 matches, and then Calm wins the other 3 or something like that. I don't know. We're a little bit. We still got quite a few matches before the end, but it's something like that. I think a thread might pop up fairly soon. In the Brood General Forum or Tournaments Forum or something, or one of those forums. I remember last season for PL, once we got to like the last week or so, the last 5 or 6 matches, people started like writing for doing little cool things where it's like, okay, so if this team wins and then this team wins with this score, then like these people will advance or stuff like that. It actually turned out to be quite complicated, but they had like mountains of nested spoilers and things. It was quite fun. It was like one of those choose your own adventure things. It's like, well, if Khan beats, you know, KT 3-2 or 4-3, then this will happen, and then, you know. Anyway, the opening game is going to be a ZVZ between Hiva and Shine. So not my favorite matchup, but it should be interesting because both these players, pretty aggressive, aka cheesy, or at least that is their reputation. Hiva in particular got through a lot of Zergs in the OSL. He made it to the OSL round of 8. Round of 8? I think round of 8. On the back of a lot of ZVZs where he simply 9-pooled and was like, man, I hope my opponent 12-hatched. And his opponent 12-hatched a lot of the time. So he won with just a lot of 9-pooling. Shine, on the other hand, obviously known for the Hydra busts in ZVP, and also just being generally cheesy in other matchups as well. Taking some very funny games off of Flash in their OSL match, actually. Shine also, in fact, made it to the OSL round of 8. Where he faced Flash and lost to Flash 4-1 in a best of 5. If you're not sure how that works, then you can go read about that on the forums. For some reason my VLC thingamajigger thing won't go away. You guys can't see it because it's like a layered window, but I have like the little menu bar thing on the bottom. Yeah, you got an awesome fan. This says, hold on one second. Alright, for some reason this thing won't go away. How do I make this thing go away? What does this button do? Nope. Damn it. Oh shit. I don't know. Oh, it went away now. Okay. Sorry. You guys probably think I'm just going crazy right now, but you couldn't see like the little VLC thing on the bottom. Anyway, looks like we are in fact going to have a 9-pool. At least I think that's what that was. I wasn't really paying attention. Is she sleeping? Wake up! Oh no, she's probably just texting someone. Alright. So we're gonna have a 9-pool gas here from Hiva. Oh, surprise, surprise! Not really. Oh, I should probably put clock positions in the overlay as well. But yeah, Hiva gonna go for 9-pool, and Shine has made an Overlord first, so hopefully he does not hatchery first. I really don't think he would. Honestly, anyone who's seen Hiva's ZVZ, which presumably these pro gamers have, should not be going 12 hatch against him. It's just not a good idea. I mean, even in StarCraft 2, you know, when he plays ZVZs, all 10 pooling and shit. Whoa, that! What? That is very interesting. I think he just did an in-base 12 hatch. Oh man, this is not something that we see very often anymore. This actually used to be kind of popular. Going 12 hatch in your main rather than in your natural. But the thing is, at the pro level, players stopped doing it essentially because their Ling micro got to the point where they're like, actually, I'm pretty sure I can defend my hatchery at my natural, even if he goes for an early pool. So there's no real point to just putting it in my main. I might as well just, you know, go all the way and just make it at my natural. But it's actually a build that you still see relatively more often in the foreign scene because, well, the player's Ling micro isn't actually quite at that level. So and also they just generally do kooky things. But yeah, I haven't seen this in a pro game for quite a while. I don't think. It's going to be very interesting. So, he was actually sent most of his links cross-map and sent one link down to the bottom right. And this is actually fairly standard. When you go for a fast pool, you don't know where your opponent is. Oh, he doesn't go all the way into the base! He does not go all the way into the base because he assumed there would be an expansion there. Because the thing is the stream is dead, but But if it wasn't, then the thing would be that, you know, even if it wasn't a 12 hatch, he'd expect something more like a 12 pool expand. That's probably the most popular kind of safe build that Zergs do. And either way, he would expect to see a hatchery there at the bottom. So look at this! He's freaking out at the top right! Oh man, that is not good at all for Hiva or the stream. Oh shit! Buffer into Lings! Wah! Shiba! Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is like not even gonna be close. Oh, actually, he's gonna kill the Sunken, but there's like way too many Lings behind though. Yeah. Shine is gonna be just fine here. Hiva though has gotten his natural expansion now. I don't know where his tech is at though, because the Spire's already finished. Looks like he's gonna have to build an evolution chamber, because his tech is way later. He did get Zergling speed, presumably before Lair. And yeah, he didn't even get a Lair at all. So he's gonna double spore in his main, and this is gonna be quite painful. Obviously, off of a 9 pool, you don't exactly have the best drone saturation anyway. So it looks like he's only got like 10 or 11 drones mining in total. So Shine should be in a pretty happy place here. He does not have Zergling speed yet. I don't know if he's gotten it or if he's just not going to bother. Should generally always get Zergling speed. I mean, Zergling speed does cost the same as 1 Mutalisk, so considering how low eco ZBZs generally are, you can sometimes skip it if you're just going to focus on the air war, but you usually want that. It's usually worth it. And looks like Muta is just going to go around picking off to Overlords. Sorry, I've just opened the other stream just so we have an emergency stream now, just in case that happens again. And if you look at the supplies, 33 supply for Shine versus 19 supply for Hiva. Now a lot of that is in the Mutalisks, because the Mutalisks are basically the most supply heavy thing right now. They're 2 supply each, whereas the Lings and drones obviously 1 supply. Or I guess in the Lings case they're half a supply each. So economy wise, I'm actually not sure if Shine is even ahead right now in terms of the drone count, and obviously he's still just on his 1 main base. But look at this, he's actually just going for it here, just going for the Spore Colony. Now you do only need 4 Mutalisks to take down 1 Spore Colony by itself, and look at that! I think he's got 5 there maybe? Or maybe he did just have 4, I'm not really sure, but either way the Ling's also moving in now. The Muta's going to stay overhead and take out that Sunken. Oh my god, when the Sunken goes down, the Lings can just go in and kill everything else that is there. Shine is just going for the kill right here. Those creep colonies are trying to finish morphing. He's trying to make that into a spore, but it doesn't matter. GG from Hiva. And Shine, not going to mess around here, not going to take it to a mid game. Just going to finish off Hiva, who went for that 9 pool, and unfortunately for him, just didn't even send the Lings in the right direction. So good job by Shine, and apologies guys for that little stream hiccup.